The topic is Working Women When Speaking Out repeats a program produced in cooperation with the Canadian Labour Congress, Thursday at 9, H Central.
This is TV Ontario, Channel 19 in Toronto, Channel 20 in Sault Ste. Marie. This program is made possible in part by grants from Radio Shack, a division of Tandy Electronics Limited, Digital Equipment of Canada Limited, Nabu Manufacturing Corporation, and the following companies.
Patterns of light on the video screen, images bright, flowing an endless stream, bits of information, logic black and white, bits and bytes of information, turning darkness to light.
Hello, welcome to Bits and Bytes. In this episode, we're going to look at various types of computer languages. First, the languages that we speak when we program the computer, programming languages, and then the language that the computer itself speaks, machine language. After that, we'll see how programming languages are translated into machine language by a means of interpreter or a compiler. We're also going to examine Logo, a computer language especially designed for children. But we'll start with examples of three of the most common programming languages, and Billy Van will examine each of them in turn.
Oh, here's one that looks a lot like the program I wrote the other day. I see the words print, go to, if, then, input.
Yes, that's the same programming language we used in an earlier episode. It's called BASIC, Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code.
That's quite a mouthful.
But it means exactly what it says. It's a general-purpose language for beginners.
Shall I run it?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty. It's a nice pattern being formed here. Now I'll take a look at the language on this computer. Oh, my goodness, that's very short. There's a lot of symbols here I don't understand, though.
This programming language is quite tricky to learn, but it's very concise and compact. Just a few instructions can get the computer to do a great many things. It's really a set of very elegant mathematical notations.
Well, what's it called?
APL. That just stands for a programming language.
And what does it do?
This one is for teachers. It'll put the students' marks in ranking order. Type in a few numbers to represent marks and you'll see.
Okay. Let's see, what would students get in examinations? So we'll say 95, 98, 76,
How did you do in French?
12, 5, 5. Whoa, boy, that is really fast. And all that in just a short program.
It certainly doesn't waste any words. Contrast it with the language on the next computer.
Oh, this one goes on and on.
In fact, what you're looking at is just part of a program. The complete listing is on the printout.
Oh, look at all of this. But you know, it looks a lot more like English than APL does. Add discount to invoice discount total, and net to invoice net total.
You're right, it is. What you lose on length, you gain on ease of reading.
So this is another language for beginners.
Oh, no, not at all. It's mainly for business. That's why it's called COBOL, Common Business-Oriented Language. Actually, it's the most widely used business language for computers in the world. You see the effects of COBOL every day. Every time you get a computerized bill, receipt, or restatement, it's nearly always been prepared by a program written in COBOL.
Oh, really? I never knew that. Shall I run this program?
You can if you like, but I have to warn you, all it does is print out a lot of bills.
No, well, we all get enough of those. I think I'll pass on it. So let me see now. BASIC is for beginners and general use. APL is for mathematical calculations, and COBOL is for business. Are there many other programming languages?
There are hundreds of them, but these are three of the most common ones that people can speak when they talk to the computer. but the machine itself, at its innermost level, speaks another language altogether.
In sports, the Toronto Blue Jays continue their winning ways this morning. The Jays, powered by a Willie Upshaw two-run homer, whipped the Minnesota Twins last night 9-2.